Probably we're going to use at the end of November, man.
Just don't say anything to incriminate ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can go in the cops came in. This was on.
Yeah.
But the TV screen was off.
Yeah.
And I told them we were being recorded, eh? As we were like dragging out of bed and shit.
Yeah.
I got them. I told that cop, I said, like, this time he's getting charged.
Yeah.
One of the nurses took me aside when they brought me in and I realized I was the same cop 4 times now.
Yeah.
And see that I was all dinged up and shit. I got like broken toes and shit. He slammed the door on my feet, everything. Smashed me, like knocked me out pretty much. Smashed my face off the side of the fucking car and everything.
Yeah. And the other cop you
Like,
were
they
dealing
picked me up
with did
again.
you shit.
Like, smashed my head off the fucking cruiser and shit. Yeah. Pulled my pants down, my ass was hanging out.
Why'd you get your
On a Friday. On a Friday when I'm like, I told him like today I'm supposed to be dedicating my whole like day to God basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? See, that's like a religious thing too and everything.
Mm-hmm.
They're fucking with me big time. Yeah. The RCMP kicked me out of my first mosque. I told the president of the mosque, not the imam, the president of the mosque. That was allowed to go back there. After they made me an imam there. Sticking me in the truck.
Yeah. Racial profiling, man. Religion profiling.
I don't want to be
Yeah,
a
white
crazy
people
fucking white guy, and then,
Muslim,
well, I've always been crazy, but I want to be a crazy white guy, fucking. Oh. Ah, dear. Okay. Fuck. Wow. I sniffed like both of those in one line. Just to get the weed shit out of me.
You know what? Whenever you take our notes,
yeah, my garbage is still there. I triple bagged it and then put it in the black garbage bags.
You take out any furniture or anything like that, you want to look through it. Don't look at me. Look through my fucking clothes that I threw in the dumpster.
Hey Tony, my phone might die on us any second. Because it just died a few minutes ago. And it takes a while to charge it. Yeah, I'm calling the police department, but I'm not calling 911. I'm calling their well, no, because I'm calling the police that came here on 6:30 on last Tuesday and gave them shit when they were banging on my door and giving me an illegal eviction notice and stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to the same police officers and let them know that they came into my place illegally, broke into my apartment when I was in the hospital, didn't give me any notice that they were entering my apartment, and they took my locks and stuff. And how there's like bacon grease all over my floors and weird shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I am keeping my wits about me. That's why I had to like pause and tie my shoes, you know, be ready. It's like, you realize, Tony, it's like a very like unsafe situation like before when I had to come live with you. That's why I'm asking you. I wouldn't have asked you otherwise. Maddie thinks it's a perfect idea too and says we need each other, we're best friends and should take care of each other. Okay, so, well, we've always driven each other nuts, but we need to take care of each other. No, we need to take care of each other. You never ended up in the hospital since I saved you from the hospital when me, Steve, and Adeem. in Y2K. Remember that? So do I. I just stay in my room like 19 hours a day, you know that, and I come and eat and I go back to my room. Like I did that for 2 years. Okay, well I want you to just keep note of all this, okay? You know, I'm not suicidal, I'm not crazy, fucking, these guys are fucking around and like, don't let anything happen to me. There's a reason they came in and took my locks, Tony. It's because they want to be able to get into my apartment and come after me. Fucking right they are. Yeah, and the guy downstairs. Tony, one phone call to the health department, I can have his house torn down, he knows that. Yeah, for all the asbestos coming through the floors and all the crack in the walls. It's a no-brainer, anybody knows that. It's not like I've done it or would. No shit, the house is abandoned, you have to be torn down. I called my lawyer today, but like the lawyer's not gonna like stop people from coming into my house and attacking me after they've bacon greased my floors. You know what I mean? Like, well, the cops were like falling on their face almost, wondering what the fuck that was when I was here with Warren, and Warren was telling them like that I was like sleeping at these guys downstairs, started going nuts under the basement and shit. He told them, and they still dragged me out anyways. It took the word of like a bunch of neighborhood crackheads that were hanging out there with him suddenly, and him against me and Warren. Warren said I was like sleeping, and like, you know. Okay, well, I just want to tell you my phone died while I was tying my shoes. I called to say goodnight. If I do call back, it's only for an emergency, okay? Like, if I do call back, then, like, call the cops. Alright? Well, no, because if I do, they don't come for 5 hours, and then they drag me to the nut ward. You see what I'm saying? Since the very first time when you told me I should have pressed charges a long time ago when I tried to, that's what they did. They didn't show up for hours, and then they dragged me off to the nut ward, Tony. The very first time. Yeah, that was like 30 years ago. Well, yeah, but you worked for them, and it's okay. No, but still, like, it's all good, Tony. You're a very well-respected member of the community. If you call the cops, they're gonna come right away and frickin', like, save the situation. Not a long court case. If someone's, like, breaking into my house, I'll call you. That's it. That's what I'm saying. Basically, I'm not going to call unless someone's like breaking into my house, Tony. Okay, if someone's breaking into my house, I'll call you and just you call so that they come right away. They're not going to like stick you in a nut ward and stick a needle in you and pretend it didn't happen. You know what I mean? Okay, but you understand what I'm saying, Tony? All right. I can't like even a couple of cops here are trying to help make me fucking vanish. All right. Okay. God bless, Tony. Okay. All right, I still believe everything we've talked about for 24 years, since 1996, Tony. Okay, but I'm just letting you know, like I'm still on the same. I'm still praying to the same God, Tony, that I've been since you and Teresa Bernacci, like, you know. Okay. Yahweh is Hebrew, a Zionist. Abba to Yaza. The Alpha and the Omega. Take out 2 letters of the alphabet. You have mother, father, mother, father, mother. Abba is Abba. Okay, and there's Allah there, everything. All right, Tony? It's 12 different languages, 12 different tribes. It's calling God a different name, same God. All right, good night, Tony. If I call, it's because someone's breaking in, okay? Okay, God bless. Goodbye. What time is it, bro? I gotta call Maddie before she goes to bed. Oh, we got lots of time until 9 o'clock, eh? She's going to bed at 9. I told her I'd call her at 8:30. Oh, yeah, so I figured out who was the message.
Pretty fucking smart then.
Hey?
So Tony's gotta be pretty fucking smart then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh shit.
So I only talked to I only, like, it's the guy I showed you the video of. Yeah, making the device for city. Yeah, that's him.
Some Mensa level shit.
Beyond that, yeah.
Huh.
Me and Tony have a special bond because, like, most of the stuff that he saw in the patent office, he saw a lot of the things I drew.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Really?
When I was a kid.
Huh. That's cool.
So he's, yeah. Yeah, I figured he was trying to talk to me.
Oh.
Just wanted to tell us that she lost her virginity for the 400th time. we were laughing about that today, me and Maddie.
So you done all your missions?
I've done everything you could do in this game. Now I just free roam and make like millions of dollars every day with my businesses and shit. This is online.
Yeah.
It's all in real time, this.
Okay. Well, the timer.
Hold on, I should be able to make it so that you can hear the game too, because these are headphones that work. One sec. Wow. Let's see what happens here. Audio devices.
I'm getting one of these.
See what happens. Okay, I can still hear people in my ears. Where's the volume? There it is. Let's see. Alright. Yes.
Oh, cool.
Now I can hear my people I'm talking to.
Yeah.
Just in my ears and not the game. Like the other headphones were fucked up. There we go.
Oh, does this thing shoot?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's got machine guns too.
Nice.
And it's white. Customized it. It's ice white. Look at that, and it's fogged too. What that means. Like, I can hide with this shit. In the fog.
What do you need exactly? I can do it briefly.
I'll go try and kill someone right now with this. Let's see where they are. There's somebody right there. I think he's inside this apartment. Yes, he is. Oh, he's in his club. That's my club. My dude. Oh, shit. Yes, it is. I actually made it there without trying to get there, which is where I'm always trying to go. That was a perfect landing. That's why I have so many subscribers. Yeah. See that landing? That was crazy. I got that on YouTube. Shut the fuck up. This little kid going dip, lip, 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 lip in my ear right now. Watch. Annoying. It's in my ear. That's all I hear. Shut the fuck up.
Seems like you cats pretend.
He just said make me and he's still going on and on and on.
Sounds like a little kid.
It is, a little squeaker. You're not even allowed to play this game unless you're 18, but they're all on here anyway. Of course. That's just gonna make them everyone want to buy it even more, right?
Tell them they can't.
Yeah, they're not gonna tell them they can't play that because that's all it is. Mostly kids playing it. Fuck. It's a video game. This guy fucking hasn't shut up since I came here. So all I hear in my left ear is his voice. What the fuck? Well, you think that would be annoying if all you heard in your left ear was my voice? Or you're trying to play a game? Exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna just meet you in a second, fucking retard. As soon as I find out who's talking. There we go. I'm gonna do that right now, actually meet your ass. So I'll keep talking, now you're gonna be quiet, right? Now he's not saying anything, so I can't find him. He just shut right up when I'm looking for him. What a fucking retard.
Hi.
Yeah. Now I can only see my voice going, oh, there he is, he just breathed. Ha. Got you, buddy. I got you. Ah. Eh. Silenced. Peasant. Fuck. You wanna play this?
Hmm?
You wanna play?
No, not yet.
Alright. I'm just charging my phone a bit so I can talk to Maddie. There was only like a couple minutes juice on there when I called Tony.
She sounds nice. Sounds like she has a level head. Maybe because she's so intelligent.
Yeah, she does have a level head. Well, she doesn't.
It's not that you
I got her
don't
off drugs. Like, yeah, I got her off drugs for the first time in her life, and she was already a genius, you know.
Yeah.
She'd been homeschooled most of her whole life, though, but
Yeah.
that's what happened to her. She was like, whoa, drugs, and it got her and did that to her. And, yeah.
You know, she's fucking born with a high IQ, obviously.
Even when she was taught by her parents, too, or like her dad's the director of Ministry Canada.
Yeah.
Very rich people living out in the glebes there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, like her idea of a good time is, you know, going in a nice restaurant and going and like
Nice.
seeing arts and listening to like somebody playing, like a choir playing Bach or something, you know. Very, very cultured.
Yeah, that's the word I was going to say, culture.
Yeah, she's not like French Canadian. She's like she's from Malta. It's a very rich little country, like between Germany and France.
Okay.
It's a really small little country, little French country. It's very rich, very like sophisticated, very rich people. Yeah.
Like Luxembourg and shit like that.
Yeah. Or like places in Switzerland and stuff. Yeah, she's very like cultured. She doesn't speak Quebec French. Well, she can very fluently.
I hate talking to chicks. The only thing you can talk about is the fucking weather or you fuck.
Or their hair, or their ass, or like their makeup,
but you
and
don't have sex, you want to be able to talk to a person.
how many likes they got on this picture today and that picture, and like, you know what I mean, and
Your
like
fucking selfies.
your freaking Instagram and everything
Yeah.
else. Exactly, they're all fucking retarded.
Yeah. Like, I want to have a conversation with my wife and I would start a day off with 24 hours.
If I had my cell phone and I had it turned on, I was text messaging people all day, I'd have girls here every day. But you know what I mean? You don't have a cell phone, it's like, they don't give a fuck. If you can't sit there and text them 1,000 times a day, then they lose interest, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, you're cheating on them if you're gone for 15 minutes and you didn't answer a text, right? That's how fucked up it is.
A new boyfriend after
Yeah,
10
exactly.
minutes.
Yeah, because you hadn't paid attention to them, and someone else told them they were beautiful for 15 minutes, and now her dick's in his mouth.
Yeah, I sucked your cock.
That's exactly how it is now.
Some money.
Let's go shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh well.
That's why I fucking like hanging out with you, because my roommate, well, I know he's uneducated, he can't read or write, so, but
I used to be a Scientologist, man. When I was like 17 years old and homeless, I had a fucking suite on the 7th floor at Young and Bloor, and I did the Oxford Mental Capability Test and scored 172 on that shit.
Yeah.
And that's like Einstein was 156. I only deal with like geniuses. My girlfriend is genius. My best friends are like
They discovered I had a high IQ. I was at a
geniuses.
university reading level in grade 5. You know, I was reading Dostoevsky and shit. But my roommate, all I could talk about is fucking big.
the 1987 Grand National SS.
Yeah.
I drew that when I was like 6.
Well, I talked to my roommate.
pencil, like,
he always
drive-
said to me, I don't understand what you're saying.
Fastest
I
car,
don't understand
streetcar in the
what you're
world.
saying. Like, he doesn't fucking, and it's like, oh.
She'll be a Lamborghini. And it's like square.
Ooh.
You know what car I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. I drew that exact car every day, like all the time. Just pencil. Driving in the fucking gravel road and fucking past mountains and trees and shit. Wasn't Americans. I made Jeremy eat my shit. because he wouldn't speak. You know what I'm saying? America fucking takes everything that happens like in real people's
I'm
lives.
American on my dad's side, so I have American citizenship. And I stopped going to the States in '98. I was like, you know what?
That was Jeremy Pridham.
Yeah, he was fucked. Like,
Young and Fitch. Toronto wasn't fucking America, fucking Pearl Jam song. One of them claimed to grow up with some bullshit. Lies, Hollywood lies.
Oh, what's this? You're the boss.
Oh, this is my office.
Nice.
Check out my office. Look, this is my secretary. Oh, I can use all those computers. I can sit in all those chairs.
Oh, cool.
Check this out. Oh, you haven't seen anything yet. How many floors I have in this office? This whole office building is mine. That's my safe. I'm stoned as fuck. That stuff is good. Yeah, it's not bad, eh?
Oh, weapons.
Yeah, I can switch up and customize all like what different kinds of guns I hold. That's what that is. And here I have a bedroom and shit. I can change my clothes. I have a washroom, bed. I got that. Holy fuck! I did 2 of those bills in one line. I gotta message Jeff that. That's what I did because the fucking joint made me sketch out a few minutes, and I was just like, wow. So then I just did fucking that in 2 lines. It was the floor, the joint, and the fucking how it was like a little coding all spread out.
Yeah.
It was all spread out, eh?
Yeah, I could feel it.
Yeah. I noticed that when my shoes were sliding everywhere, and I was.
Couldn't the cops take that into account? This fucking guy, everything was fine. I was asleep. I said, oh, there's all this shit on my fucking floor, and it's not just water, it's this crap. And he's saying, you're not making any sense? I mean, they knew it was there because they fucking started it.
Then the first cops that came at like 4 in the morning almost fell on their faces because it was still melted and shit.
And the second guy noticed, he said, what's on your floor? He said it. He was
The
like,
first cop, but at 4 o'clock in the morning when they originally came, when there was like 4 cruisers here after they left, like they were falling down and shit. They almost broke their fucking neck because it was still liquid.
so how the fuck does that make you crazy? I mean, the guy obviously, you know what I mean?
Like, I'm doing that to myself. I was like,
Yeah.
I fell down on it a couple times and almost broke my fucking neck. I was like, I did. I fell down like twice at the front door, and then I kept forgetting it was there. It was like liquefied still. And I was like, after I swept it, it was like didn't dry. It wasn't dry yet. It didn't dry until it got cold and went hard.
Yeah, and fucking, it's like lard, but it's got to be bacon grease, man. That makes sense to me.
Yeah, look at the color of it.
Bacon grease or lard?
Yeah, it goes white. It's white.
Yeah, it's
It goes
big,
white like that.
Creamy like that. It's fucking nasty.
It's a good thing it's not like blazing summer and like flies be all over that. Like fucking, you couldn't believe if the door was open or something. Yeah, that'd be fucking fucked.
Yeah, somebody said it.
But when I got here, it was cold and it was like hard. Oh yeah, check this out. Look, office garage 1, office garage 2.
Oh, shit. Huh.
Watch this. I moved my cars to my nightclub though, most of them. For the watch this.
He's okay.
Yeah, he's purring away. He's purring. Yeah, you know, everything's good. Check this out.
Feel safe.
This is a car garage.
Oh, shit.
This is my office. Look, I have the whole building there. I even have a helicopter landing pad on top. I'll show you too. Look, check this out. All different floors for the cars. There's one of them. That thing could take. And there's another floor. And this is just office garage. I want to have another one that's the same size as this. It costs millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. Like, I'll look at her in this office. It cost me like 30, 40 million.
My fucking roommate threatened me the day after he found out you were back. He says, my roommate, the fucking fat guy was like,
Yeah, he was looking out the window when he saw me pull up the first time, and then
if you go down there, you're making lots of noise, and I'm calling the police.
we're not making noise. We're talking normal. Look, we don't even have sound coming out of the TV barely, and we were over in the kitchen the whole time talking before.
Yeah, but you have to remember he's fucking crazy too.
That's a bit smoky, eh? It's a little bit smoky, eh? Remember I noticed that last time?
Yeah, I can see that. broadcasting to? I just read that.
My YouTube channel.
Okay.
Yeah, so anything happens to me, you know, everything that was all the audio was recorded, and I'll just go check my YouTube channel and I'll be like, well,
Cool.
obviously I'll be able to see who it was before it happens and shit too, you know.
Cool.
And it's on YouTube, so nobody can ever erase it. Even if they go into my laptop or get into my YouTube screen, you can never erase it. Videos that are uploaded to YouTube.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, they're there forever. So it's on my channel forever, no matter what. They can't go in there and delete it after or do anything to it.
Exactly.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, there's no reason for the cops to shoot them anyway.
You know, I've been audio recording them ever since all this fucking shit started going crazy the whole time. Well, every night, like I have it on all night, fucking, so I can sleep like that. You know. Cops know they're being fucking audio recorded when they come in and fucking do that shit. That's why he fucking deep sixes me straight to the fucking monitor and has needles stuck in me thrown into the network. So obviously I'm saying that no one's listening to me, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As he's dragging me away to the network for the fourth time. Because I wasn't making sense, even though I was making perfect sense. He just kept interrupting me and telling me I'm not making sense. Right? He did that over and over, right?
Well, the guy that was in here said if you're doing drug tests, didn't tell the plate that was there. I said no, and I said this is what's been going on. He was like, oh, and your fucking plate of spaghetti was sitting right there.
Yeah, on the bed still.
And I had just finished eating. And I told him what was going on. I said, this fucking guy downstairs has the
the tall guy, he was normal, but the other guy just wanted to take me in that way, no matter what.
I told him that he fucked with me also. You know, it's like, you're not imagining it. That's what I said. So he's not crazy. It's him.
Yeah.
But the fucking guy, next thing I know, this guy saying, you're not making any sense. He's putting cuffs on you. I was like, what the fuck happened? Did I miss something? I was like, no, I'm pretty fucking coherent.
Yeah, I got you as a witness against that cop too now 4 times.
No, that's fine.
The hospital staff are aware too. They took me aside and one of them like took note of that too.
Yeah.
Realized that they fucking hit me and smashed my head off the cruiser this time and all kinds of shit.
Fucking complain, man.
Yeah. That's harassment. And then
Yeah.
4 times
Well,
now,
no,
the same
they're
cop
sticking
fucking
up
taking me
for
to the
this guy.
hospital, and the hospital saying I'm completely sane every time. There's nothing wrong with me.
Let him know he's
And then
sticking
maybe I
up
should
for
lay
this
off the
guy.
pot a bit. That's all they ever tell me. But I'm prescribed pot, so like if you want to tell me to lay off the pot, that's like discrimination.
Even if you are high, it doesn't mean that shit's not happening.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking.
Just gonna
I'm just fucking smoking. I'm smoking weed the whole time it's happening,
Exactly.
not stopping.
You can smoke a pound, it doesn't mean the fucking crazy shit's not happening. The guy downstairs being a fuck.
Smoking all that weed and helping me fucking cope with it all.
And they won't talk to the landlord.
Basically, I didn't start smoking weed again until fucking this guy. I quit for like a year. I promised Maddie too I was never gonna smoke weed ever again because it was making me fucking nuts. So I told this guy that I quit smoking weed too when I first moved in. That I don't smoke weed anymore because it makes me fucking crazy. And now I'm smoking weed every fucking day. Just fucking.
Well, every time
So obviously I'm gonna go fucking crazy when fucking people are just fucking constantly fucking banging my ceiling and doing stupid shit.
The landlord. Like he's the one who owns the property. Why do they fucking deal with everybody else or deal with the fat guy upstairs and they'll deal with the idiot downstairs? Talk to the fucking landlord. You know, like he fucking disappears when the fucking cops show up. He's a bitch, man. Get him?
Yeah, he runs away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ran away. Like they were running. And I was like recording them on my phone while they were running in the fucking parking lot. When they seen I was gonna walk down to the store there.
Yeah. Fucking Sam's a bitch. And he's a liar.
Yeah. Well, as soon as I asked for my keys, they were like, "Oh, are you in drugs?" And then they started running, both of them.
Yeah.
Like, and he got in his car and took off before they came to let me in.
Exactly.
The time he was just showing up to all this.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I thought I had recorded it on my cell phone.
Good. And you have a case and I go to fucking accident.
I've had a case for like 10 months. I've been recording them for months and months, and I recorded that whole day too.
Yeah.
And like all of a sudden we get here and now my place is wide open, and I had neighbors that saw I couldn't get in, were bringing me water. They were afraid, you know, they were worried I was gonna have a stroke. And what happened? So I'm on an IV for 2 days after being stuck out there for 8 hours in that sun.
It just makes me fucking angry.
And I was in full fucking Muslim dress too, like to go
I
pray,
saw it.
all the way
Yeah,
from head to
I saw
toe.
it. I saw it across the street. It's black.
It was dark navy blue,
Yeah,
all from head to toe.
yeah.
I had that on, eh?
Yeah.
And I was going to pray.
Yeah, I saw it.
And then they were all like screaming at me and doing that shit, locked me out of my place like in that.
Yeah, they're fucking like it.
I wasn't just wearing like the little kilt or whatever, I was wearing an Aman's robe and everything. Like, they don't realize how high up in the Muslim community I am. I mean, just because I'm this crazy white guy, you know, like, they don't realize. They don't realize that they're all fucking crazy and they love me because I'm fucking crazy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's how Tony's been explaining it to me all along. You know, why you think they're like thousands of them are adding me, and like, yeah, I can tell you, like, because they know I'm fucking crazier than them.
Well, the fucking guy I live with says he's been seeing this shit long, so he's lived downstairs.
Because I'm telling them how to fucking take out whole fucking regiments with fucking little kill circles with bows and arrows. You know what I mean? Like, and they're like, this guy's fucking nuts. They love it.
And he fucked with me for months, but I went the legal way. So I was always polite to my deal and didn't swear at him.
You know those guys marching in and they're like armored vehicles and they have the whole like guys what on the ground too, and they start shooting with a couple RPGs and machine guns. You train 1,000 archers, right? Just to go from 500 meters away and just all shoot into a circle into a kill zone for a couple of months, and that's it. As soon as they start coming in, right? You armor piercing steel like arrows. And as soon as they all come in and they're armored, armored infantry, they're fucking Humvees and shit, all they gotta do is just fucking launch of all the arrows. All the guys are like silently, they're not gonna detect any weapons, signatures, or nothing, they're gonna fly. They all just run 1,000 in a circle, shoot the arrows into the kill zone, and all of them are gonna be fucking like mangled. The guys in the trucks are gonna be screaming when they see that shit. And all you have to do is get 6 horses on one side, 6 horses, actual horses, black horses, and just like wear the black capes and do all that fucking scary shit, and just ride through and just fucking throw Molotovs at all the fucking armored vehicles, and they're not going to come out, they're going to asphyxiate inside, they're going to be terrified to come outside after seeing everybody out dead and screaming on the ground from all the arrows for, you know what I mean?
A fucking gauntlet.
And then you can bring the guys up and stuff out in the RPGs after that, in the roofs and shit, and they're done. They're instantly gone in like a couple minutes. And they're like, whoa! I'm telling them shit like this, and they're like, they fucking love it. You know what I mean?
I get it. I don't know if America is.
I told them, they lost their old ways, like fighting like that. And that's how they do it. That's the way Saladin took it. They don't fucking sticks and stones. What are they going to do if you show up with a whole bunch of catapults and you're fucking throwing rocks at their walls? Yeah. You know what I mean? They're going to nuke you now.
They're talking, what's the word? Caliphate. Caliphate. Calipate. I never heard that.
That's one of the 5 pillars of Islam is jihad, eh?
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah.
So we have to.
Yeah, I was thinking about that after hanging out last week. It was like,
the ones that don't are cowards.
I was thinking.
They're coming and hiding in rich countries and making lots of money, and they don't go and fight too, like this. The call went out to all of them, They were taking all kinds of countries, all the air forces in the world except Canada were fighting them, and they were still taking countries on the ground, on their feet. I didn't top you off, man. I told you could drink that whole fucking thing if you did that. So
well, after spending here last week with you, and looking, remember watching those videos and shit like that? I learned more and understood more and could relate more to Islam about Allah than being Catholic for 50 years. Because Christianity, I've always had questions, and they talk
exactly, and the same as me, like,
yeah.
and they made me realize that I only believed in one God all along, and that's what that's all being Muslim is to submit your will to one God.
Exactly.
That's why I keep explaining to Tony. I'm still praying to the same God I've always prayed to.
God is God.
I've never said Jesus was God. I've always argued about it. Always
but that's
my life.
Because it never made sense to me.
Exactly.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
That's bullshit.
But it's okay. There's 3, but the 3 are 1. You can't be both.
You know how one of my friends, Joe, that works at the convenience store at Lee's Avenue there, he said to me? He said if there were 3 gods, they would all be fighting for who's the most powerful for power, just like Russia, Canada, and the United States or whatever. He's like America and China and the United States, he said. They would all be to be the most powerful.
And answer those questions.
You read some. Read some. I'll show you how you read it backwards too.
I had it once before. Somebody gave it to me.
This is translation to English.
And you said it can be sung.
The whole entire thing is a song.
That's fucking awesome.
That's why they sing all of it. They sing all of it. And Christians try to copy that, and Muslims are laughing at that. It's hilarious, sitting there talking about Noah's Ark and stuff in English, and they're singing it. Come on. What time is it?
Honestly,
8:50.
8:15.
Look, cancel 9 and I call her at 8:30.
Talk about humility. That's an important thing. Be humble.
I'm going to put my computer on the timer. It turns off now. It never turns off when it's all it was an update. Yeah, that's Maddie and John are still calling Maddie soon.
Yeah.
This is not losing track of time yet after this.
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking about that yesterday.
We'll talk about it online. Maddie can watch any show.
Yeah.
Anybody can watch any movie.
Yeah.
He's still standing there with all the keys in. Took us freaking out. You heard that, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday, Andy's riding by on his bike. Looking over here. There he goes.
Oh, yeah. Couple guys almost hit me 4 times.
8 o'clock at night, there he goes on his bike. And there's things going on in there. It's like usually in the morning
He's
before.
on a run.
Huh?
He's on a run for something.
He's looking over his shoulders and finally looking around and he's again and Doesn't the whole neighborhood see that he's a rat yet? That he's fucking has cops pull take me out of here like so many times now?
My brother's best friend deals in crack. And one of the reasons he hates me is because apparently him and that guy had issues sometime in the past and he knows that my brother...
If I called the same cops back then, fucking yelled at them and gave them shit and told them how they came in and took my box and everything else and did this shit and they had to use a witness again for this, they're all gonna charge
First
like
people
that.
sitting here alone just playing video
They're
games.
even the landlord.
No. Like he's not taking care of his fucking business, the landlord. He's letting this fucking asshole...
Well, he just said he's a tenant that's not taking his meds whenever fucking he wants to cover his ass and he's not his employee.
So what is he? Is he like fucking the super?
Or is he a tenant that's not taking his meds
Yeah.
but just gives chores to and all our keys to and then we're all
If
fighting
he's
with
a
him, right?
tenant, he's fucking terrorizing people.
And he's got all our keys and shit.
Yeah. Well, I gave him a note, man.
All of them, even Billy has all our keys
Yeah.
too.
I gave him a note. He's
He gets $5 every time he goes and unlocks the door.
I let him know.
Told me that.
He's not allowed in my...
He's happy every time he goes and unlocks the door for someone. He said he gets $5 from him every time he goes in and just turns the key.
Last winter, he went in my room right after I sent him the note. He said, I was dealing with action housing and he's not allowed in my room.
So he's got all the keys too, so he can actually say that. He's just tenants giving their chores to. He's giving them $5 just to go turn and open the keys. Yeah.
So I had a heater.
See how he has himself covered? He has like a few of them now that's got all the keys to the places and fucking he just gives them $5 whenever they go turn the key and open the door for someone.
Yeah.
So he can say that they're not his employee or this guy's not the super or whatever.
So I have the keys.
all like a bunch of them have the keys.
Yeah.
To all our places.
Him and Billy.
And if I go something, they could just fucking all go in and like.
Yeah.
The fuck.
They did it to me.
Well, there you go.
They went to my place and took out a heater.
Telling me you're gonna fucking steal my electronics if I become your friend. Meanwhile, I get arrested. Fucking, and you're here with all my money and everything. What do? You lock up the fucking place for me. You don't take the fucking any of my money when there's $1,000 flying right in front of your face,
I
right?
watched to see who was coming.
And all
in.
this, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
He's a fucking shit, man.
You could have said you were my roommate, fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I
I told
mean?
the cops exactly what was fucking going on, and when I left, the cop came in.
Yeah, they were sitting there telling me that you said I needed to go to the hospital.
No, I was
That you
talking
saw
to
that I should go. That I was, yeah.
See? There must have been.
I was thinking to myself, why the fuck would you say that and take so offense so I didn't say that I needed to go to the
I don't know
hospital?
what was fucking going on.
But I just woke you up and I was like getting a fight again and
Then they said he was
fucking.
taking you. I said, okay, so I just want to lock up and shit like that. And he said, I'll come in with you. I said, that's perfect. And he came in, he stood there. I was like, I looked around.
Getting a little warm, eh?
You know? Yeah, it is. Oh, no, it happened like that.
Oh, no,
It
you
happened.
I smoked it on you
Yeah.
accidentally, bro.
And I fucking walked up and I said, nothing on me. You know?
I see that.
But I mentioned your money to
A little
him.
more slippery, eh?
I mentioned your money to him. And he said,
I guess it'll be just as hard for them to turn that fucking lock as it is for us to open it, eh? Actually, a lot harder with the key, eh?
yeah.
So they kind of fucked up there. They wanted to get in that door usually.
But I knew
Especially
Sam,
since that's a security depth.
well, I knew how Sam had come down because I looked between the cracks and I saw that the deadbolt had been snapped down. I was like, okay.
I'm just trying to get some air here for a few minutes.
I knew he was in the fucking apartment.
Yeah, it's still warm outside. It's smoky though, that's why it got cold when it got warm when I opened the window, eh? It's just starting to cool off up here now.
I used
We'll
to
go
look,
see if Maddie should be there in a long time.
yeah, I had to go back.
Yeah, she is. I said to Tony and I made it very clear to Tony that, you know, it's kind of a weird situation. And they're coming in and, you know, you have to get the foot cars and stuff to my apartment, right? And the new kind of big sheet my locks and something in my place. And when I get in my job here, the fridge was turned off and the lights on the ceiling, right? And I called him and I'm like, my food's not on. My fridge is not. We go all up and down and go back, so I was here for an hour and then I called Tony back. And Tony called the landlord and 2 seconds later, my fridge was back on and it was off for a couple hours. Yeah, so when I walked into the apartment, right, it was cold and it was 30 degrees outside. It was really hot out there, right? And when I got into the apartment was cold. That means like the air conditioning and everything was still on. And then when they see me pull up with Tony and the landlord was here, they came in, turned off all the air conditioning and everything, and all the lights, you can turn them off by the switches, like all the red lights, everything, right? On the fireplace, I had to turn them back on with it, and then when I came to turn the lights on in the kitchen, the top light was on, and I noticed the fridge was off. But the stuff had just started melting because I looked at the ice cubes and the ice cubes were still frozen solid and they were just starting to get a little bit of mildew, like water around them. So it's only been off for a couple hours. You know what I mean? And so I noticed that they just did it. So it's kind of freaking me out, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and there was frozen water in the fridge too and stuff. Frozen bottles of water in the freezer. Yeah, they were just starting to get a little like condensation on them because the fridge had only been off for a couple hours. Yeah, it's all back on now. And I told Tony, like, I won't call again tonight.
Hey, bro.
But if I do call, it's because
Yeah, that's what you have to.
for him to call the cops because he knows that they won't.
Yeah,
They won't
what did you do
respond to
yesterday?
me.
Did you work?
They took the locks. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, that was Sunday I was fine.
Inside and everything.
Yeah, yesterday was
Even
Monday.
took the wooden one off and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
You know, this
Why?
late at night, he's going to bed and
Tonight?
he's probably gonna help me lock it back up.
Yeah.
I told him I haven't been able to go to school since
it's
he took
Carl's
the
birthday.
17th when he
Shit,
went in the
totally
hospital
forgot.
at that time on
Yeah.
an IV.
Yeah.
I lost my keys and then he was
There's so many of these of those guys now. It's like trying to keep track. It's like I remember. Okay, DJ is March 25th. Rita is January 8th. Warren is July 24th. Anthony is October 11th. But after that, you guys started popping up like fucking chicklets. So it's like I can't remember. I can't remember the others. You know. It's amazing now you remember that many. You know, like Jay's playing GTA 5 on the 16 screen. Yeah, I want one of these TVs, but that means I have to
Well,
make it a big
Maddie
one.
said she's sorry that she wasn't trying to argue that night,
No
that
problem.
she didn't understand that what we were saying that at first, and then there was a lot of fights and confusion after that. And
Yeah.
said tickles.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, she thought we were
Cool.
mad at her that we were trying to get a hold of her for 3 days and she wasn't listening, but that's not what we were said. We said that we had no communications for 3 days.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay.
Yeah. He's
Sorry, I
okay
missed the
with
last
that.
part, right?
He was just talking about earlier about how I told you,
Okay.
how you have such a level head and it seems very smart and stuff, and that's awesome. It's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
He admires you.
It was weak.
We were talking about how you
It's
get hundreds
leaking?
and everything. That's what's way above honors, and that's
Oh,
what the highest
fuck.
you get for your grade point average.
Oh shit, that's not cool.
You realize you
What happened at the hospital?
don't get your master's or anything, and you have like scholarships for the market.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to try. You're getting hundreds of everything. There's no
Yeah.
higher market than that in the world. Like
Huh.
you're gonna get 100 on all of it. You will.
Yeah.
That's all you've been doing is reading those books for the last 6 months.
Huh.
So that's your luck. All you've been doing is memorizing it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've been doing 100.
That's a lot. Yeah. Yeah, I go back to the doctor on Thursday afternoon. Yeah, I had a voicemail. Check this out. Okay, after I put all the blood in and shit for all the work, and she asked me if I wanted
Yeah,
to
but
check
you
for
have been
STIs.
for the last few
I
years.
said, no,
You've been getting
no
hundreds
problem.
and
You
getting
don't
times
need
and
to.
everything.
But yeah, I just want to check for
That's
HIV.
5 years
So I
of
said,
being
sure. Well, I got a
basically
call
getting
from my
hundreds and
voicemail last week saying that I had, they wanted to know how many sexual partners I had and if I could notify them because I had
You were my
started to
inspiration
see
all along, you know
not
that.
syphilis, what's it called?
Well,
Chlamydia.
eventually you were my
Yeah,
inspiration
I was
for
like,
everybody to
yeah,
get down.
but they didn't mention my name or anything. And then I tried to call back the number. They never got back to me. They said I should go see my healthcare provider. I was like, what the
Be
fuck?
happy and don't stress
I
yourself
didn't even get
out.
tested for any STIs. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So, like, yeah. But did they get the wrong number or, you know? So, but my doctor said if there was anything showed up on the test, she would call me. But then I had that one, so I decided to make an appointment to see the doctor so we can go through all my test results. Like, the only last person I tested was her mother. You know? And that was over a year ago.
Yeah.
So,
You know, you can still
that's fucking weird,
you
huh?
can still pop by and go eat dinner
Yeah,
at a
and
restaurant.
why would they leave something like that on the voicemail? They don't know who could listen. You know? Like it's personal information. They're not going to leave something about it, something like that. But anyway, I decided to make an appointment so I can get all my test results anyway, and I have to get together. I have to get a requisition for it so they can do the stool sample. She gave me the stuff, but she didn't have the requisition in
And
it,
I,
so they can check my phone.
like I said, we didn't.
So I
We
wanted
couldn't
to do
put
that
my
and
cell phone
stuff.
on either.
So I made an appointment. Plus I need a prescription. I've got 11 pill bottles up on my own that I have to take every day, man. I take pills like fucking Tic Tacs now. You know, it makes me think of that every time I look at it. You know? But yeah, everything's cool. Everything's alright. Just gonna have here and play games for the game. So I'm gonna play. There's this really spooky game called The Evil
like hours
Within.
went by and
It
they're
is
throwing down
fucking
the word
creepy,
why thinking we
man.
did all this, then
It's
there was an
creepier than
announcement
Resident
student
Evil.
for an
It's
announcement wasn't
fucked
there.
up. It's seriously fucked up. And especially with the graphics on the PS4 on this TV. Holy shit. But yeah, and then I'm gonna go to sleep in a while because I want to go to the food bank and just stock up on some extra stuff. And, you know, take care of business. Yeah, I haven't gone by Jared's in a while because he has bed bugs. So, but those things fucking travel, man. You know? And it's like, you may not see them anywhere, but they might be in the hem of your pants or a fold of your shirt or it's like, how the fuck? But it turns out, I think I figured out, Chris, guy who was living next door, gave me a fan this summer. I didn't know he was moving out. I thought he just gave me a fan. And then about a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, I was talking to a guy who used to hang out with Chris. Told me Chris's house, his bathroom was infested with bed bugs. So they were probably in the fucking fan. You know? He gave me a fan and they were in the fan because there's nothing. All of a sudden, what the fuck? Where the hell do these things come from? I'd gone to Jared's, and Jared's had his place sprayed over and over. It was like, what a fucking mess, man. He said, fuck. It was like a sneaky little bug.
Kept running as fast as
You know?
he could to
And
water
they just fucking travel
water,
on
right?
pant leg or
You remember
sock or...
No, I'm going to tell you quickly.
Oh, okay.
I saved them.
Yeah, did you get rid of the puppy yet?
They told me Tuesday.
No? Are you going to?
Here, bottle, now he's over there, across the room. You know? And, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man, I see them, and
Yeah.
a minute later
Have
he
you
was
been in
running
touch
around
with
and he
Mom?
was happy playing with us.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do any more texts. I hit my limit.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, because I only have 100 texts,
I
which
just
is
wanted to
planned.
call and take a night for a couple
But I
minutes.
still have 3
and just make sure
outgoing
I
and
get
incoming
it.
calls.
But
I still have my phone.
So I told Tony if I
Still have my
if I call
Xbox.
him, I
Still have my TV. I was trying to tell Mom, but the reason I realized, Mom, it's not that Mom's giving me shit. She just expects certain behavior of me because of past behavior from me. Because of my past, she expects I'm going to pawn all my shit or sell my shit, you know? So I can't get mad when she makes snide little comments because she expects me to do what I've done every other time, you know what I mean? Does that make any sense? So the fact that I'm not doing it, she's a little skeptical. Just like, well, I said, right, well, I still have my blah, blah, blah. And she said, so far, and I want to say something, and it makes me angry, but then I realize, yeah, I see where she's coming from. It's true. You know? Just because I have it doesn't mean I haven't pawned it yet.
Yeah, okay, I just want to let you know that.
Right?
Don't turn your phone off, okay?
But,
I won't
you know,
call
I
unless
tell her
I
it's not
have
my
to.
plan or anything like that, but the proof is in the pudding. You know? As long as I keep it, it's like maybe she'll start to have a little faith.
Okay, I already told
Which is my plan. You know? But yeah, I just wanted to check in and say hi, bro. Okay, and I will call tomorrow after school and talk to Kello. Okay, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you too, man. You too, bye.
No. I told Tony that if I call and say that's happening, so that they're going to listen to him and not like hang up in his face or any weird stuff, you know? Yeah, because he's going to be calm. Alright, I love you. I need to be very good just there. I was going to be able to get earlier, so I'm careful one of the I love you, okay? Yeah. Call me when you're cleaning. Call me when we're gonna watch the 8th episode season of Walking Dead. Okay, I love you, baby. And Tickles is okay. He's running around now. He's oh yeah, there's water all over the place still for him. Yeah. He was eating out of every bowl when we came here. Like, yeah, it was his food. He was running from bowl to bowl, eating, all excited. Like, we've been cleaning up and putting all the extra stuff back in the bag and stuff. We're getting the whole place back in order here. He's actually eating right now, baby. If I could take a picture of my cell phone's gone. Yeah, that kid stole my cell phone. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll talk to you in the morning. Hey, he's sitting there eating right as I said that.
Good.
And he's running around, yeah.
That's good.
Awesome.
And he's just purring for no reason, apparently.
He's all happy.
So he's happy.
Home, eh?
He's happy, content, feeling. Well, cats are like children. They need to feel safe.
Well, as soon as I lit the first joint, that's when he was all like, he ran over and he's been okay ever since, right?
It's like, oh, but things are back to normal now.
Well, he knows I'm not going to start smoking weed until I feel like completely safe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Especially if I haven't smoked in a while, or
Yeah.
because he breathes it all in too, and he gets high too, you know. And
Yeah,
he knows he can feel my if I'm anxious.
Yeah,
he can
your
feel it, right?
anxiety.
Yeah.
I know, man. I had a couple of cats, and they knew if because I had an anger problem. They knew if I was angry and if I was having a bad day, they used to come up to me and sit on my lap.
That's
and
why I
just
said
purr.
when he hides under there, like he's mostly hiding for me. That's why he's like behind the toilet just when the whole time. If I'm getting really angry, you know. And like smashing the floor and stuff like I did, and like and he goes under the couch, right?
And they can feel it. They're intuitive, man. You know.
All right. Want to break one more? I'll come and do that. I'll show.
Just let me give my little brother a call.
I'll tell him again.
Because you know, Mike, you fucked up this for bank too.
Well, it's only 8:30. We're not making anything in this case. We're leaving the flight at 8:30. Well, now that they see that they get getting thrown in the fucking nut water that went more, right? Like, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Anytime I do something back, I'm in the nut water, right?
It's like, oh, the guy up there, he's bugging, and officer so-and-so come over.
I banged for 10 minutes, you know, against all this shit, he's banging against me for months and months. I banged for 10 minutes, I'm in the fucking nut water.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
What the fuck is that?
That's right, so my
That's how much of a bitch he is. When you do that shit for 10 months, I bang back for 10 fucking minutes with so much weight down there and gets me thrown in the fucking nut water.
That's
What the
right,
fuck
my
is
guy
he?
saw it, and he doesn't believe. I said, so thank God, our drugs, man, I was down there for a couple days, I thought, shit, he's like, no, that's not true, that's not true, he doesn't do that. And I was like,
You know how big all my friends are. What's wrong with you? I don't understand. Am I that much of a pushover? I guess I must have been.
That's what he said. You know?
Except when I snapped that for something.
Yeah, it's not funny. That afternoon we were sitting in the chair. I
And
didn't
it's only open.
I wasn't
And it's
funny.
gotta go down. Normally when that happens. Not fucking like falling on my face, catching me out of standing, you know.
Yeah, that day was pretty funny. I was like,
I don't know.
yeah, but the guy said to me, the guy that said, because he couldn't stop me, because I wouldn't swear him, I wouldn't swing him, I'd be doing things, he's going to get tired of me, so he's going to go to somebody else. And then all of a sudden, you run into issues with him, and he left me alone. You know?
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Who was that? Really?
Yeah.
But meanwhile, he's fucking freaking on me?
Yeah, because I stopped reacting.
He was the first one that told me. Fucking guy, fucking on.
Yeah, and that's what he told me. And so then he told me about the fact that it's not going to run to get helpers and shit like that. Don't worry about it. But then he stopped.
Oh, he's the one who's the one out there. I'm coming on.
It's like,
I heard that there too.
freaking bastards, man. This whole place is fucked up. You know?
Here.
They're all fucking crazy.
We'll take the headphones out for a second. Just for a second. Yeah. No. I was like, what, are you two related or something? This is like 4 times now. You come after the cops have already been here and told them to fuck off, and then you're fucking taking me away saying I'm not making sense and I'm crazy. You know he did that 4 times? Yeah. Tell me I don't make any sense and took me away like that? 4 fucking times. And then by the time he's got me at the Montfort, I'm yelling and fucking screaming. You know what I mean? So they stick me in the back. He's already got, by the time I get there, I'm like fucking yelling at him the whole fucking time. Yelling at that cop all the fucking way there. Swearing at him, calling him fucking names fucking for like an hour before I get there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sitting in the parking lot fucking yelling and swearing at him, fucking calling him names. Kicking and smashing the fucking car. So obviously by the time I get there, they're like, well, okay, this guy's fucking nuts, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're already worked up.
Yeah, because I'm fucking yelling at the fucking cop the whole time. He's a fucking retard. What the fuck? And they find that one of the nurses there in A&D noticed that this is the 4th time that guy brought me in. And they've let me go the next day. The next morning, you know?
Yeah, you're not going to be able to fucking work that. he's throwing my brother's pipe. We had earthquake.
Even my bill officer knows the shit that's been going on with the guy downstairs.
Really?
And it's been all like hoping that I find a place for him and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something with that's why we regular my mom from last night. But you know, I was like, fuck that, I'm not leaving because of this fucking shit. What's that?
Yeah, you're not getting thrown the fucking upward 4 times in a fucking month and a half.
Yeah, you're right.
Actually, it's been like 8 weeks, man. I've been there 4 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck.
That was very fun.
And the other day before that happened again, fucking I was just promising that I wasn't gonna end up in the fucking upward again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I heard that shit. But in the fucking upward again. That's the biggest thing he's trying to do is fucking fuck up my relationship. It's nice. There's all crazy shit happening now and it's pushing her away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's why we didn't go for the there. She was spending the night last Saturday. I'm sleeping in like till 8 o'clock at night when I should have been up and had the house all clean and ready and she should have been here at 3 o'clock that day. So she figured I went to bed,
Yeah.
But if doing that, she's being a person. Well, now that you fucking explained that to me that day, that's what, I was with him for before that. He was threatening to call the cops to me at 10:30. The girl, we were using that using her, we didn't last much time. We were recording, man. We were for like hours, actually for almost like fucking a day. Yeah. Because we were like fucking like blown away by it. Yeah. Sitting there like, whoa, you can hear that now. As soon as it gets louder in here, it gets louder there. Exactly, with bass and fucking materials and news and cat. For fucking the one?
Yeah, exactly. And you got fucking thing else.
You have to be on hard drugs just to do that. I should know about it. No, 20 stuff later, I'm fucking cold for fucking 12 hours. We used to be going for like a month and a half now. I don't care about the noise anymore all of a sudden.
Exactly.
We got a little tapping in the field that one day.
Yeah.
The little love tap. Yeah. No more punching the field in the freaking out. Here's just a little love tap once that day. But that was after we were roasting up to the point and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
So we were all sitting above his head right there. I was actually sitting right there above his head. And we covered his head above his head.
But they put me down.
Because the kid was on the couch whining. Over his head on the TV.
I don't know if I've been.
You were just being good to the guy. You felt bad. You felt sorry for him and you tried to help him out and then you...
Do my friend a favor. Because my friend got tired of having crash on the show. Exactly.
Not him running around circles fucking so that you can't see what he's doing.
Yeah, well, he used to come to my friend's door. And my friend
Making these things all hopeless like you were doing and then I got caught up with it.
He wasn't for me like I'm his fucking argument or his boyfriend.
After he comes all that chaos and then he was like walking around circles for 7 hours and then he comes down. Oh, I got bit by the mosquito. I'm gonna go lie down on the couch and start moving.
Yeah,
What the fuck is that?
shit is that?
Like, you did it? That was just that fuck right here. It's like, and all of a sudden you don't know where he is now. You need to go pick him up and stuff like a couple blocks away and like 2 weeks away.
Well, in fact, my friend got my friend today. I said, okay, we're just talking.
It's like he's playing a fucking serious game.
Yeah.
But I found out that shit. Fucking, I mean, fucking, we need Pickles already fucking done. Pickles was already done before all of us, right?
Yeah.
And the fucking it came out of it fucking dismissing and then all senseless. Yeah, he was okay for something else and he was frozen for the and fucking, I thought he killed him. So yeah, I realized the hours I think it was 40 degrees still. I remember last time I went there, it was 40 degrees. That day I went to the hospital. Well, look at that, man. Fucking, I thought to come back for fucking, now you're gonna fucking, give me it. And fucking in the nut work for 5 days. Fucking now, 5 hours later, you know what I mean? It complains all health talk. For hours, you know what I mean? Like, wait till fucking 9 o'clock in the morning and then fucking, when you're there, what? I see you dropped away one coffee in the corner, and then all of a sudden 5 hours later, fucking, I'm in the fucking nut work again? For 5 days, fucking. That cop fucking knock me around? What the fuck is that? They're not bad, even when I have a fucking witness in there, fucking thing, it's just like, and it's obvious, like, you know, it's sitting there and you got a cop, like, fucking telling me, oh, well, that's not what your friend was saying, you were sitting fucking needs to go to the hospital.
Yeah, I was after was fucking listening to me and writing shit down.
Yeah?
He asked my name, so I was like, I didn't have to hide, so I gave him my full name. I said, I live upstairs, and this is what's happening, this is what's going on, and this is why I'm sitting here right now. And they said, no, this fucking guy's going cop.
I have to, I told him, I specifically came up and got you, so that you can fucking, you know, fucking more shit like this happened tonight while I was fucking sleeping. You were my witness. And what happened? It's there. And then the guy fucking dragged me away, so. Yeah, I just wanted to sleep until fucking 11 or something, and fucking sleep on. And then I'm ready. You get all that much more, I mean. Yeah, it's a nice work that man.
What's the big one? A long time.
No, they said they were new, it's a different time. Yeah, that was a long time ago, they knew. 7 months ago, we were new, something, they were talking to the TV.
Yeah.
They were much smaller, way smaller than I do, and half the time. Yeah, I think they're fat, people.
Yeah. Yeah, no, huh? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't he? Well, actually, I wouldn't put it past him.
I've only seen him once this last Monday. Because I was going over stuff. So
Back on the road, okay.
That's it to the copy. I said, if you come in here, should I pick up, keep the letter on the floor, and come up to it? Or should I just walk up? And he said, just walk up. I said, let me know.
Just go back in there, GTA, I forgot about that shit.
I was fucking stressed out about that. You know, how many people were coming in.
Okay, cool, it was off.
I was stressed out.
Yeah, he was watching and knowing that I did doing that after I just promised I wouldn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Check out my channel too. Okay, that's cool. Yes, it's later. Josh is on. Oh yeah, I showed you Maddie's YouTube video of her playing the piano, right?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
That's how when I met her, she was playing the piano in the hospital.
I
We
love
were there
piano.
for 2 months together. They threw me in there when I told them about the raid. And they thought that I was nuts, and I was communicating with like these people that I really loved, you know, like
Yeah.
royalty from Iraq and all the stupid shit and everything, and everything was all in my head, you know. So I had me locked up there with her while they were freaking out, right? And when I got with her mother said, find out what happened to my daughter, and I was taking my daughter, and I promised her I would, and
Yeah.
after that, so that's why I made her aware today. I said, you realize, you know, for the last 5 years now, you know, since we parted, and I got you off for all, like, you know,
Yeah.
the way you were, like, couldn't give you $1, you know. But all she's been doing is getting 99's and 100's for the last 5 years. And she was always my inspiration. She was always a genius to me. I realized the first girl I ever fell in love with, it wasn't just based on sex, you know.
Yeah.
I was totally in love with her as soon as she was playing the piano after I was there with her 2 months, and I heard her play the piano after we were just talking all day, every day. She was my buddy there. We tried to sleep a few times together. And we did like football teams after us. We were pulling the alarms and everything to make the doors open, fire alarms, like a general. Once I got out for a smoke break, and I had like lots of money on me, I went down to the place where you can buy all the nurses gear, and I bought the headset, like $100 headset to listen to your heart and all that, right?
Yeah.
I bought that, I bought an eye chart, a pen, the whole black scrub, everything, like all black, and I bought all this stuff when I was walking around pretending I was a nurse for a few hours before they caught me. And all the students and all the nurses and doctors were all talking to me like I was one of them. Yeah, it was hilarious. Until the security guards all of a sudden like pointing them around me, and I'm like, oh shit. There's me, needle in my ass. I'm like, come on, you have to admit that I was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny.
All the money I spent too to make for my gag. Just one sec, okay?
Yeah.
Because I was talking about that. I just wanted to say that. It's not a very cool song, but she's still doing it perfect. Hey, look at Pickle sitting right there beside you.
Yeah,
Ready to jump on me. Look. He's watching you. Don't let him get near that.
I know that's what he was doing. That's why he's up here.
He's actually going for it. He was like, he's ready to die for it. Look at him. Saw the old D that he just froze himself there, and now he's like
That was
mad and all that
fucked
kind of
up.
shit. Came running across the floor, now he's trying
Yeah, that
to
was
come and eat it. Snap. here. You okay for it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Talked about being all high, but didn't say on what.
Smoking weed, man.
I'm smoking my weed.
Like I used to have a friend in high school, he used to kill in pounds. So we used to fucking sit there on a Monopoly board.
I ain't doing it anymore after this though. Like I already had that order before I made the promise, you know.
Yeah.
He's gonna get pissed off if he showed up. He was actually already here knocking on the door, and I was basically promising I wouldn't do that no more. But I'm not gonna. I told her I'm gonna quit that. I'm gonna quit that. I got that for us, for me and you. Fuck, we went through 25 in fucking 3 days before, so that's a couple days, and I've done that shit. Just want to get this place back in order and fucking.
Hey, one of these like an Apache?
Yeah, I got one. Yeah, that's actually like one. I gotta repair my shit to get it. At least nobody's babbling in my ear like that kid was fucking annoying. I muted him, eh? I'm in a different session now.
We expect the unexpected. I can do that.
Okay, yeah, I'm still on. How many people are in this session? I'll see how many people are here. Some help. Ooh, it's a full session. Cool. 17 of us at least. Anyway, so they can all hear me. Anyone that wants to make a quick like 200, 300K right now, I got all full businesses on my MC. And I'm gonna send out a general invite soon. As soon as I remember how to play, I'm really fucking stoned. That's what I hate about this game on this stuff. Remember I said I couldn't play this on that?
Yeah, I know. I remember you kept going into the water.
Yeah.
We were talking and you were...
Yeah, I was trying to get that helicopter. Yeah, like all of a sudden I'm in the ocean and... Yeah, I was never able to fully... We weren't able to find each other all night, me and my buddy, eh?
Yeah,
all
exactly.
different ends of the map.
Yeah.
He's like telling me to pick him up and I'm like freaking
funny, yeah.
going in circles.
That game, was it The Enemy Within? Or The Evil Within?
Yeah, you never did see that yet.
Yeah, but I played the beginning and saw some of that shit, and the guy looks up at the camera, he has scars on his face and shit. I was like, what the fuck? That fucked me up, man. I was thinking,
Oh, I'm gonna show you that after this. I was...
Creeped me out.
Yeah, I had that already. It said it was 43 minutes for like 5-6 hours. Because it kept like slowing down and going, increasing in time and decreasing in time. There it is, back here. This is the one that's like an Apache. The other one's a stealth one. This is the one that's basically, this is an Apache. That's actually exactly what it is.
That's awesome.
That is an Apache helicopter. They just change all the names and the cars and the vehicles in this, but they're the exact same, yeah. Yeah. They're all real cars and they're all real like vehicles, but they just change it. Check this out, watch this. This one garage, yeah, this is an Apache. Home in. I got bombs, watch this. Cluster bombs. Let me see. There it is. Wait, I gotta open that. There, watch. Wait. See that? Like that.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and it's got like stuff there that if someone shoots missiles at me, I can like strafe them away. I got 50 of those.
Flares.
Yeah. Those like if someone has heat-seeking missiles on me, those take them. They hit those, you know. They're more than just flares. They're.
Yeah, I can't remember what they're called, but I know what you mean. They're like Timpa or something. Shit
Yeah.
like that in real life. Fucks up the heat seeking.
Yeah. Fucks up things that are locked on, missiles that are locked onto you, and makes them hit those instead.
Yeah.
Watch this. Close my missile bay. Watch this. I got barrage now. There's a couple of guys there. I'm not gonna kill them though. I can just fucking fly by and oh, I just crashed. I crashed right beside the guy that I was trying to shoot at and all that and fucking freak out.
I remember when fucking GTA was that overhead little block things. I think it was in PlayStation 2. And then it came up with 3 that was...
He was inside the auto shop anyways. I couldn't get him. I was just gonna like shoot the building, but I crashed. He's in there modifying a car right now or...
Hit the red light, bro. I forgot about that, eh? We're in here sweating. It's warm, eh?
Yeah, it is. I'm everywhere high.
We are too, it's those ice ones. Uh-oh. Let me see. Temperature was outside, it was disgusting bad up there.
I don't know, I think it's supposed to be hot tomorrow, but rainy.
I'll make it all cold in a few minutes. Still only like 9 o'clock, eh?
Yeah.
Turn it up a bit.
Thinking it's just playing video games.
At 9 o'clock? I was already threatening to call the cops on me for making noise at 10:30 that night before I fucking end up in the mental ward in the morning there. And did call them at me at 4:30 in the morning. Well, after fucking saying that to me at 10:30, what do you think I'm going to do at 4 o'clock in the morning? That's why I started dropping the weight everywhere. I was literally like, well, if you can go under the floor and go to someone, a girl, and make her jump out of her skin and scream, maybe I can do it. And I was just like walking around listening to where I was hearing voices and noise, and I was like, BAM! Trying to get someone to scream, you know?
Yeah.
Just trying to fucking freak them out, right?
Yeah.
But I guess it did after a while, like,
Yeah.
not like...
But it always meets the cops outside.
Always meets them outside.
You know?
Always meets, doesn't, exactly. Like,
Everything won't let him go to his door.
doesn't, not even to the door. He's out there on the freaking lawn in his shorts, like no shirt on, laughing and fucking shit. You know?
Oh, yeah. That'd be a way to get the cops in.
Remember I told you that he went back in after I, like they had me dead cold, but then I pretended for 5 minutes, like, if you bang one more time, I'm calling the cops. And I said I did that for 5 minutes, yelling that really loud so they would hear me from outside and everything.
Yeah.
And that's why he went back in laughing, because I fucking, you know, I got them, right? I was like, haha, that was funny, right?
Yeah.
They were even laughing that I pulled that off. And then, you know, but then what do? They plan all night and fucking get me in the morning at 9 o'clock, fucking all got their little story fucking together and fucking, you know, all of them saying the same thing and then whatnot.
I know why there's a bunch of old men with no fucking shirts on.
A bunch of old men with no shirts on, and it's like fucking freezing outside.
Yeah,
It's like fucking winter outside, you know what I mean?
like, what do you guys do?
That's why we were turning the heat up and down and up and down. It was like fucking freezing that night, eh? It was totally freezing, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was freezing. I was like, didn't even want to walk on the floor in my bare feet because it was so fucking cold.
I want to think about why there's a bunch of old men at fucking 4:30 in the morning.
Running around and no shirts on.
At one guy's house. What do you think's going on there?
Yeah.
Like either a bunch of guys.
some really gay shit, or like, and they're just watching porn, fucking having a circle jerk. That could be it, eh? Maybe that's why they're hiding in the dark. They're all fucking fagging out on speed, fucking blowing each other in the dark. That could be it, eh?
Yeah. Well, we can't get a chick. So.
Oh man. Okay, now I'm freaking out. I don't want to think about that.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of something else.
Let's get this place aired out for a minute. Yeah, I better call you. I was showing you my fucking office before, and then I went and called everybody, right?
Yeah.
I didn't even show you half of that place. Oh well. Do not like playing this game on this. Do not like it, Sam. I am. There we go, mechanic.
So if people aren't finished the game and they have missions, can they help? Can you help them?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Join other people's missions. Okay. I'll get one of these. I'm gonna wait till November. I may just do it at the end of October.
This thing here can take so many explosives. It's funny, and it's fast. And it's got a machine gun in the front of it. So you can basically just drive around running everybody over like an asshole. Instead of being in a plane, you know, like the assholes do, you can just run over everybody in a session on this. Over and over and over while they're trying to shoot you through the little slit in the window. In free aim, you know what I mean? So they can't walk onto you.
Yeah. And I had free aim on my games, so it makes it a little tougher.
It's realistic. Why would you want your gun to automatically lock on your enemy without aiming at them? How's that fighting with skill? It's more just who locks on to the other guy first and shoots first. That's stupid. Oh, he got me with 6 bullets and I got him with 5, so I'm dead first because he locked on first. That's stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not skill when you're locked on, and no matter what you're doing, halfway across the other side of the street.
Game, and it's a team of 3, and one of the guys, or sometimes they both go down. And I have a heal, like give them a stim pass, like a shot. You know, it's like, how is that fair? It's like after they're dead, they should stay dead.
Yeah.
After they're dying, they should stay dying. But I can actually revive them and get them back on my team. It's like, I was thinking about that today. It's like, well, that's not right. You know?
Yeah, you can put that in your loadout. I can put that in my loadout in Last of Us. I'm on my loadout so that if I have like one of my attributes all the way up to the max, one of my teammates, if he makes it there, can revive me. Yeah.
Yeah, well that's what the game is. It's like, well, that doesn't seem right.
They have that in Last of Us too, but you got to pay money for that.
Yeah.
To get that, you have to actually pay real cash to get those different things and unlock them. Playing with like accounts that they paid real money for their special weapons and their special things that they can do. You know.
I have a PlayStation account.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna log on to that game now because that's what I'm good at when I'm on this. And I'm gonna come sit over there. Like, you guys, can you sit on the last one? I'm gonna come sit on that side, so that's where I play this. I want to be on my knees all night on the floor again, like before. Fucking, it's already getting to me.
Fuck, you're on there for like 4 days.
Yeah, I was on the floor for like 4 days, eh? That's fucked up.
Crazy.
Huh?
Yeah, it was funny, and I didn't realize until you had told me, like...
Yeah, after the second day, I was okay with it though, because then we were coming in here finally, and then he shows up after I had everything fucking perfect. And
you've been on the floor for all those days, and I hadn't lain down, and like...
And all of a sudden I'm crawling around for 7 hours, coming down like in the corner there, wondering why I'm falling asleep and shit, what the fuck's going on?
Fucking cold.
Yeah. Wondering why I'm suddenly stupid and can't fucking put my fucking one wire back together for 7 hours when we were like doing it perfect, and you know? That was fucked up. Until I realized there was like, oh shit, someone didn't switch, because I actually saw someone switched around and put the short side and the long sides, and meanwhile it was broken off.
I remember reading this book, some spiritual book or whatever.
But when I figured out that happened, then I figured out what he was doing, and then I figured out everything and like what the fuck was going on basically, except for the not drinking water part. And
it was talked about spiritual vampires and they're
psychic vampires.
Yeah, and they hang out with you and soak up all your energy.
That's what he did the first night.
And that's like after you brought it up and told me, like when we were sitting here, you told me the whole fucking agenda. Like,
Yeah, and I had to remind you a couple times. You kept getting forgetting.
But like, what a fucking. So like, he pretty much.
The first night we did 10 of those, and then like, okay, we're going to sleep now. Like, but we still stayed awake.
He's either evil or a psychic vampire.
Totally a psychic vampire.
You know, just like.
He just came in here. All it took was one word to fucking make everything turn into hell, and what happened to me? I'm in the fucking nut word. Still, I ended up in the nut word.
Yeah. So
they went further than that, like way further. You
know?
Even though I brought you down to make sure that wouldn't happen, you know, like.
It's just like, the fuck. I've never encountered anybody